Breaking the silence, confronting gaslighting and anger in relationships. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something super important that many of us might not fully recognize, gaslighting, and how anger can play a huge role in our relationships. So grab a drink, get comfortable, and let's chat about why it's crucial to be aware of these dynamics. Imagine this. You're hanging out, and suddenly, two women get into a heated argument. One woman is screaming, filled with rage, while the other looks completely lost and confused. You've seen that look, haven't you? The anger in the air is thick, and it's hard to ignore the aggressive gestures. It's like a scene from a movie. But this isn't just drama. It's a real, raw situation that happens in everyday life. The angry woman is unleashing her emotions, while the other woman feels vulnerable and uncertain, stuck in a whirlwind of confusion. Now, let's unpack what gaslighting really means. It's a psychological manipulation tactic where one person tries to make another doubt their reality or feelings. Seriously, it's wild. You might hear phrases like, "that didn't happen," or "you're overreacting." These are just a few signs that you're in a gaslighting situation. If you've ever felt your feelings were minimized or brushed aside, that's a red flag. The victim often ends up second-guessing themselves, and this can really mess with their head. So what drives that intense anger? Well, often it stems from personal insecurities or power struggles. Maybe the angry person feels like they're not being heard, and that frustration explodes out of them. In conversations, anger can lead to aggressive outbursts, which overshadow constructive communication. There's a fine line between being assertive and just lashing out, and sometimes we cross it without even realizing it. Let's think about the fallout from that argument we started with. For both women, emotions are running high, and it creates a serious rift. They might walk away feeling hurt, betrayed, or even isolated. And what about the long term? If anger is just swept under the rug, trust breaks down, and things can escalate to higher levels of conflict that nobody wants to deal with. Okay, now that we've set the stage, what can we do to break this cycle? First off, it's super important to address conflicts head-on, but in a healthy way. Focus on using I statements like, "I feel hurt," when instead of pointing fingers. This can really change the clarity of your conversation. Also, take a moment to breathe and practice mindfulness when things get heated. It helps in managing that overwhelming anger. If it feels like too much, don't hesitate to seek support or professional help. Remember, it's completely okay to ask for guidance. I want to share a quick personal story. There was a time when I found myself in a situation where I was gaslighted. It felt like my feelings didn't matter, and I questioned everything. After reflecting on it, I learned the importance of trusting my own feelings. It was a tough journey, but it taught me how vital it is to communicate openly and recognize unhealthy dynamics. I encourage you all to reflect on your own experiences too. Have you ever felt gaslighted or seen someone else in that position? It's crucial for us to have these conversations, even if they're uncomfortable. So, what did we learn today? Gaslighting and the expression of anger can deeply affect relationships, and being aware of these issues is the first step toward healing. If you've experienced any of this, know that you're not alone, and it's okay to seek help. Let's prioritize healthy communication and emotional honesty moving forward. Thanks for hanging out with me today. If you have thoughts or stories to share, drop them in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell for more content on navigating relationships and emotions. Until next time, take care.